If you guys are new here, what's the deal? And if you guys are old, what that shit do? All right. Keep in mind that these messages are general. Okay, so if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Catch me on the next one, and hopefully it sticks. Okay. Now, collective. Ooh, you guys have a lot of stuff going on in your energy, so let's break it down. I feel like for the majority of you guys could definitely be like somebody who has like a very blunt type of energy, right? um, it ain't no shame in your game, is what I'm hearing. Okay. And you could be very vocal about that, right? Maybe not a lot of people are, but maybe you are. Okay. Um, and when you think about like what it is when they say what you see is what you get, right? It's not as if you have to wear some type of mask or pretend to be somebody that you ain't, right? It's kind of like whatever it is that you see, however it is that you see that I move, act, talk, or be, is exactly who I am, right? So I do feel like there's an energy here of some masks being like dropped, or somebody's mask could have slipped, right? Maybe someone here could have presented themselves to be in a way in which they felt they wanted to be perceived as, right? But somebody mask slipped, and it was in a way of like maybe a sense of like comfortability here. Okay, I'm getting two aspects especially in that situation of somebody feeling like they were a little bit too comfortable around someone and really showed their true colors. So in the aspect of whoever that person is, that was revealed who someone actually truly is, it's kind of like they're looking at it in, again, what you see is what you get. If you are seeing that this is the way in which someone is acting in such situation, okay, hi Mackenzie, then you know that that's what you will get in return if the shoe was on the other foot, right? It's like, oh, I see this and I'm liable to get that too. So it's like, huh. But in the aspect of love with the sense of comfortability, right? I'm hearing that her song when she's like, I feel comfortable with you. Like somebody likes your essence, okay? They like being around you. It's just something homely about you, okay? I feel like you could be just a very soothing type of person. Somebody can like the way, like how your voice sound. You can have a very type of like unique voice, or I don't know, maybe it could just be like the tone of your voice. Somebody likes hearing you talk, okay? And they like seeing you walk too. I'm hearing that song. Let me see you walk, walk, walk. Okay, so somebody in the collector can have them yams, okay? Anywho, let me get back into the downloads, okay? So I feel like again, y'all are like a straight no chaser type of person. Okay, somebody could like to drink, somebody could like to smoke with that blunt energy, just in the aspect of like being a very like, maybe people can take it as like brutally honest. You know, it's giving Sag energy. That's so funny. They always say Sagittarius is like the blunt zodiac sign. So heavy on the fire sign energy, my Sag gang. Okay, but I also got TLC. Okay, again, tender. When you think of TLC, tender loving care, right? That's the energy that you give off. But as far as the song with whoever this other person is, there's somebody like seen how it was just a really ugly energy that somebody has showed about themselves. Because with that song TLC Unpretty, somebody is very intimidated by how you look. Somebody is very intimidated by how you look. Maybe they feel like they have to do this, they have to do that, or whatever in order to feel a way when they are around you. Okay. But as much as I feel like somebody sees like maybe how you love yourself, or however it is that you choose to show up, it's also teaching someone something in return as well. Okay. Because what's that TLC when he says, when she say, you can buy your hair if it won't grow. All the makeup, but if you can look inside you, find out who am I to. Damn, I'm pretty. Dang, I remember when that music video was on 106 in Park, y'all. Damn. That makes me want to go and watch that shit. Okay, but listen, with that song, What You See, What You Get, right? It's by the Dramatics. So I feel like because of like how you just naturally look, collective, somebody feels like you just do too much when you decide to put a little lip gloss on, put a little eyelash on, get your hair cut. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself a facial. Like anything that adds to like the betterment of your aesthetic. This could be you getting into the gym, you want to tone up, you want to gain weight, whatever it is that you are doing, you know, try a new hairstyle. Somebody just feels like you're just doing too much. Like you're just drawing too much attention to yourself, collective. Some of you guys really look like art. Okay? It's making me think of one of my clients, and she looks like a life-size Barbie. Like literally. Like her features and everything, she looks so beautiful, like such a Barbie doll. So like some of y'all can like, some of you guys can have certain type of features that's just very like exotic or just different than the regular eye is used to seeing. Okay, but somebody just feels like you be putting 20 on a 10, child. Okay, you be putting 20 on a 10. You know how to put that shit on, all right? So we got regret here. Okay, it says, I know that I cannot change the past. All right. Somebody wish like they could turn back the hands of time. Maybe I feel as though like you could have really just showed someone how you are. Like, this is me. Take it or leave it. I don't know. What's that song I'm hearing? Take it or love it. The underdog's on top. And I'm going to shine, homie, until my heart stops. Go ahead, MVP. I'm Raps MVP. And I ain't going nowhere, so you can get to know me. Listen, collector, you ain't going nowhere no time soon. You keep showing up for yourself. You keep operating in ways in which makes you happy. Okay, you're not abiding by the trends or whatever the fuck people are trying to consider a universal norm. Okay, like I feel like you have your own sense of individuality. You gonna stand on how you feel about some shit. You open, you know what I'm saying, to hear other sides as well. You know, you can agree to disagree. You don't disregard. But it's given what Nene said. Nene Leak said. She said, "I said what I said." Okay, that's the energy here. Okay, so purpose came out. It says, "I know what I am here to do." Yeah, see, it's like somebody. I don't know why I get this feeling of somebody felt as though, like, based off of how you just are as a person. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no facade. You ain't somebody that someone ever had to question. Sometimes when it comes to certain things that some people have to work on within themselves, God will purposely put great, good-hearted, light worker type of energy, like God-given angels into people's life who don't have any type of malicious intent towards you, don't want to see you in any type of harm's way, that cares about you, that ain't gonna hurt you intentionally. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we move in ways in which we don't know how it may hurt someone, but it is never from your heart space. The thing in which Big G gonna weigh at the end of all of this shit is, where was your heart at in it? So I feel like your heart is always in a great place when it comes to the people that you love, the people that you give to, the people that you spend time around. Grace with your presence. Everything has a place. Everything has a purpose. I feel like that's the way in which you may like to operate. You want to listen. In the song, what he say? Some people are made of plastic. And you know, some people are made of wood. Some people have hearts of stone. And some people just ain't up to no goddamn good, collective. That's just what it is sometimes. You know, sometimes people gravitate towards what the mass majority is on, and that's what they want to be on, to be included. But make sure you want to be included in things that are what? Purposeful for you, not things that are purposeless. So you were sent to come into someone's life, whether it be love, friendship, family, however that is, someone that you work, somebody that you could work with, especially in the like a work environment. A lot of people could like regret maybe how they had treated you, or maybe the fact that they don't work with you anymore, or like you just could have distanced yourself. I feel like some people could have been doing some things on purpose. Okay, I know you doing that shit on purpose, baby. Your growth makes people feel as though like it's an attack. It's so crazy. They feel like you just doing this on purpose. Like it's somebody, it's like an energy of like, you just know you fine. You just know you cute. You just know you handsome. It's something like that. You just know you fine, collective. You can't help it. You can sneeze and a motherfucker would think that shit is sexy. It's like, why you squeak when you sneeze? That's so funny. Somebody likes you. Okay. Or somebody likes to like the cute things that you do or that you did. Okay, because regret is here. So at one point in time, this person used to like really just observe you when you were around them. And again, it's not like you were in acting mode. Like, okay, I'm going to have to make sure, you know, this person could be used to, it's giving me, I'm getting this vibe of like somebody could be used to like someone that's just always into themselves. Like whenever they're around them, it's just like, oh, let me fix this. Let me make sure this and that or whatever. And you know, like this person was used to dealing with somebody that will point out their own imperfections before they got a chance, if they even noticed, about it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, don't mind my don't do, it's something like that, right? It's that type of energy. So instantly I feel like whoever the other person is can like sense a sense of insecurity in the other energy. Okay, it's like, okay, yeah, you with somebody could be used to, I mean, just going based off the lyrics and the downloads that I'm getting, somebody could be used to dealing with someone who like does cosmetic type of surgery. Because when he said some people are made of plastic, and you know, some people are made of wood. So it's like, I wonder what he meant by that. Anywho, somebody can work in construction. Maybe that's why I'm thinking of that. Somebody could like to work with wood. Somebody can build or something. Okay. But even more of a background with that song. It was released in June of 1971, right? So somebody could be born in the 70s. Somebody's birthday could be in June or something. Shit, it could be happening, what, this month? Okay. It said it was it said the song was a breakthrough and most popular single by American R&B group. The song noted for its soulful settings by Ron Banks and unique harmonies. Okay, somebody's name could be Ron, somebody's last name could be Banks. Okay, it was a declaration of honesty and authenticity to the singer's lover, promising them that what you see is what you get. Okay, what you see is what you get. This ain't no facade, baby. All right, so somebody feels like also too that you're trying to make them jealous. That's why I was getting that energy of, I know you doing that shit on purpose, baby. That's what it is. Because like somebody could have did something that could have caused them to jeopardize something with you. And so like, I don't know, I'm hearing that Larry June song, When I Pop Out Like This. Would not pop out like this. So my name could be Larry, and something really could be happening in June. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Maybe this person may reappear back into your energy. Okay. Hey, Slay. Hey, buddy. Okay, what else? What else is going on? Somebody is like looking at you, and it's like, you know how what's that one GIF of I forgot the actor name, but I think she was on the Golden Girls when she bit her fist. Like, oh, when somebody look at you, they just be like, ah. Everything just start tingling. It just be like, ah. So somebody is like, for this person to make me feel like this, I regret fucking it up, okay? But it was a purpose for somebody to have experienced you, okay? In whichever capacity that was. It was a purpose for it. You know what I'm saying? Even if it may not have ended in the way in which somebody wanted it to, okay? Because if it was up to whoever this person is, like, they will lock you the fuck down, okay? Had they known. They would have been locked it the fuck down, okay? But it was a purpose, even if it was short-lived, right? And that's with everybody that we may encounter. You know, it's not by coincidence in which we come across people and experience them in certain type of ways. It's an experience, and it helps us, whether those people are still around or whether we had to separate from them, or whether it was Big G that decided that it was their time to come to him. People leave imprints, impressions. Okay, it's heavy with the impressions too, because it's like somebody here is probably regretting opening up to someone in some type of way, because I just feel like somebody really seen somebody's true colors here. It was just like, dang, yeah, I see, it's making me think of this one reel I seen. It was like this dude in the hallway. People, if somebody could be into like editing or something like that, because people are funny. But he was like, when you instantly regret, it showed him stop talking to someone, right? And he looked like right into the camera, right? Like on The Office. Somebody can like to watch The Office, but you know how he just looks into the camera? So he did that, but the caption said, like, when you instantly regret telling somebody that you know, like, basically gossips and tells you other people's business and stuff like that. This is what I'm getting with this energy. Because, and aside from that, somebody, I feel like could have like, kind of like, it's like a setup type of energy, okay? Or somebody could have been trying to like test you. I don't know. I'm hearing like you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. So like somebody could have definitely did something on purpose to get some type of reaction out of you, whatever the case may be there. Okay, maybe somebody was like, ain't no way that you are like this on a consistent basis. And it's just like, shit. I mean, how else are you supposed to fucking be? You know what I'm saying? Like life, listen, life fucks us all at some point. And as us individually, we have to figure out certain ways that work for us, not just the vast majority, because everybody else is doing it. And in your heart and heart, that's not how you fucking feel. Like, it's working for you. Just because, and even just being somebody can be trying to think of like certain type of skincare products, because it's making me think of what I even tell my clients. I'm like, you know, even when I had worked at certain spas, yes, we sell the product, but that does not mean that it's going to work for every fucking body. You know what I'm saying? What works for some people may not work for the next. You know, perfect way to gauge it, use a product for 3 months on a consistent basis. If you don't see any changes, it's time to purge for at least a week or two, depending on the intensity of whatever it is that you're using, and try something else. And it's okay to try something else. Especially, it's like, and this goes beyond just esthetician talk, right? If you keep engaging in something, keep using something, and nothing is changing from it, that's what you see. That's what you're gonna keep continuing to get. I feel like there was someone here that also like tried to play on your self-esteem here, because I feel like a lot of you guys, again, purpose. You know what you're here to do, so it ain't really nothing nobody else can tell you to take you off of where you already know what you're here to do. You already know your part. You already know your lane. You already know what you got to contribute. And I feel like it was a lot of people that regret maybe treating you a certain type of way, because like you really showing like you operating in your purpose. And if you're not trying to contribute to what you have going on, that you know that you're trying to have going on, then I can't fuck with it. I can't fuck with it. So however some people chose to move with you, they definitely regret it. They definitely regret it. Because you're not in the field of like playing these type of games anymore. Okay, yeah, self-esteem. It says, I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. I feel like you have this energy of like, just how much you have worked on yourself, collective. You know that you are this God-given gift. And you are meant to be here to help other people. And because I feel like you could have dealt with a lot of people who fell in love with your hand and not your heart. People that wanted to treat you like you was like the sidekick type of friend, lover, whatever. It's like a lot of people like try to play you small, for real. And no matter in which way in which they did this, like you so gifted to the point to where like you just know when people, a lot of you guys, for you guys to be connecting to my energy at this point in time, a lot of you guys can already tell the way in which you hold yourself, or you just have a certain type of gift about you to where like you can tell when your sense of self-esteem could make someone feel a certain type of way. But it's crazy. You see a woman or see a man, head held high, looking very well put together. Their energy alone demands the room. That's the type of energy that you guys give. A lot of people may want to know, like, what is it that you do? Okay. But it's like it's a head turner. It's a head turner. However you come in, collective. In which you do something, it inspires other people as well. That's the whole purpose of it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody feels a certain type of way because you walk in and, you know, you got a type of energy of motherfuckers that just want to open your door or pay for your meal or, you know, come and stop what they doing and speak to you, or shit, let you get the parking spot, like get first in line, go ahead, like, you know what I'm saying? When you know what you are here to do, then the way in which you have healed and treat yourself, God makes sure that other people know how they have to come when it comes to treating you a certain type of way, whether you know them or not. Whether you know them or not. People are just genuinely, you know, very kind to you, collective. And that's merely just because of the energy that you have. My left ear is ringing. What is this? Freedom. Okay. It says, I possess the power and free will to create my own happiness. Exactly. Indecision is here. Somebody wants to free themselves from a certain type of situation. What is the situation? Let's see. Somebody could have regretted going back. Again, what you see is what you get. So no matter, somebody could have like a back and forth type of relationship, okay, like breakup to makeup type of thing. Somebody was like, damn, I should have not gone back to this person this last time, or whatever time that was. Like, somebody regrets it, because with purpose here is like somebody could be um somebody could really be wanting to figure out what it is that they want to do in their life, and they got a certain type of different approach when it comes to it now. But with somebody here, I feel like that has a sense of like codependency on them. However, this person that's wanting to operate in what they want to do, it's like somebody don't want somebody to be seen. I don't know. Somebody just does not. I don't know. Somebody looks real good, but like somebody has a very good self-esteem about themselves, but maybe this person feels like they can't fully be in that because there's another energy that's like maybe like on their coattail. It's going to cause somebody or people to really see like how they see them as this very like purposeful person, like very appreciative of having this person in their life. This person can help this other energy too when it comes to their self-esteem. It's like either a stand-up guy or it's like a real stand-up woman. Okay? Somebody could do stand-up comedy. Somebody can work, I'm here in an ambulance. Somebody can work like as an EMT. What's that? Yeah, like an EMT. It's something where, again, somebody's going to it's going to see how nurturing, how caring you are, right? If you're an EMT, you have that, that's the profession that you chose because that's something that you have within you that you want to continue to do in whichever capacity that is. Just as when it comes to stand-up, right? Maybe a way in which somebody works through whatever it is that they went through is to laugh at it. Shed light on it, but make it funny. You know what I'm saying? It's giving it's giving Cat Williams, cause he be laughing, but that should be serious though. It be real shit. Mike Epps, Bernie Mac. You know what I'm saying? It be real life experiences. So somebody is like, somebody could be holding someone back. It could be a lover, a community. It can be your damn self. You know what I'm saying? We gonna see. It was just 333. A lot of things are about to balance out for you, collective. A lot of things are about to balance out. And because you continue to work in your purpose, man, I'm telling you, you look good. Seduction, okay? Attraction, teasing, hooking up, and date, third party temptation, okay? So listen, your problem, your person, your problem, that is going to be a problem though. Whoever this person is, okay, on the friends aspect or family or people you used to work with, whatever, when you show yourself, it's like, again, that energy of somebody is like, you just know you cute. You just know you handsome. You just know you beautiful. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, ugh. That's the energy that people give you. And they can post themselves so all day, every day. Everywhere. But as soon as you like Sade, right? Somebody's name could be Sade. You drop one motherfucking song, one album, one picture, and whatever the hell you dropping, okay? It will cause a uproar in people. The disregard, oh Lord. And maybe that's why you could have played it small a lot of the times, because you know that you just, you just have a certain type of seductiveness about you. You look really good, and again, your essence, your energy. You are well versed at the fact that purpose, right? What does it say? I know that what I'm here to do. Just because you look good don't mean that you just depending, and you know that you have this certain type of sex appeal, does not mean that you just out here depending on motherfucker to bank on that in order to get you to where you need to go. No, you still got shit to tend to. You know what you're here to do. You can't help it at the fact that shit, you built like that, you look like that, you got that certain type of personality, you got that certain type of energy, that aura, that is like, that's because there's people that are very beautiful that could be very arrogant, and maybe that's where that stereotype comes of like very attractive people being either like bitchy, bossy, selfish, stuck up, or whatever the case may be, right? Maybe this could be the shit that some people could have said about you. Again, doing shit on purpose, just based off of like how you look. Some people can make it seem like, oh, you done slept with this person, you done been here and this and that just because you look good. I was recently just looking at a fucking post. That's so funny when shit be aligning. I was just I just came across a post, right? And it was saying how, don't cause me to lose my train of thought. I hate when that shit happen. What did they fucking ask? It was like one of them dudes that be going on the street asking one of the questions. Oh, somebody do not want me to touch on that. It was something like someone... Damn. Yeah, you definitely got a lot of people that feel a certain type of way. I'm telling you, collector. I'm telling you. Hoo-wee. And you grew past that though, okay? You grew past the fact that people, you knew, you felt it intuitively, right? That's why indecision is here. When you come across people that interact with you in certain type of ways that cause you to think otherwise of what your initial thought of, like, it's kind of like you give people the benefit until the doubt, right? It's given that. So when you come across people where it's like you got to scratch your head and you like, I don't know. Yeah, hit the hammer right on the nail, okay? Sabotage and rebuild, persistent, working on it, repairing. Yeah, it's that on and off, breakup to makeup type of energy. But it's like somebody here does something here to sabotage a situation, and then again they do some shit on purpose, and then they like, okay, well, let's fix it, we can fix it, let's do this, let's do that. Maybe somebody uses the fact that they are attractive, or sex, whatever, seduction, third party, threesomes, you know what I'm saying, to kind of tempt you back into staying. Shit, this person can even let someone, like, it's like a hall pass. Okay, hooking up. Like, all right, cool. As long as I know who it is, then yeah. Like, oh, God. But somebody, even if that's the situation, like, somebody is like, shit, even with all the motherfucking perks that you giving me, just like, I'm just not on that. I don't even want that. I don't want you. This is what this feels like. Somebody could have just connected back with someone just for the sake of something, but that's not how somebody really didn't want to work on it. Somebody could have felt like the other person was just doing a lot to try and get them to stay, to the point to where it was like, all right. It's always a million ways to skin a cat, but at the end of the day, is the shit alive with all the skinning taking place? Okay, because it's like the energy of somebody can't get over the fact of someone, betraying them in some type of way. It says heartbreak and pain, separation and loss, deception and lies, shocking attack. It's like, Somebody is like tired of it. They already know, like, we get back good, I hurt you, or your feelings get hurt, and we break up, and then, oh Lord, I know how that shit is. I know how that shit is. Wedding ring, somebody could be married here. Somebody could be doing everything to try and keep a marriage together, and somebody just does not want to do it. Somebody, because I see separation, somebody could be separated. All right, it says union and marriage, soul connection, everlasting love, devotion. Sunglasses, watching, looking, perception, stalking. Okay, somebody got their eye on you, and they really do feel like you are just fine as hell. Okay. Ooh, like this person just feels, you got past people too that's like, you know, watching you. They in that regret energy. They like, damn, Collector looks so fucking good. Like, damn, what they up to? What they been doing? You know, like, damn, Collector got a different little walk towards about him. They got a different type of, you know, way of moving. Like, you freed yourself from something. It could have been this fucking relationship. Okay, it could have been around a certain type of community. Like, you just feel so, you look like you are not tied down. Okay, somebody could really be watching like your hands too. They want to know, like, shit, you married? Is it a ring on the finger? Is it a ring on that finger? Okay, somebody don't wear their ring. Yeah, somebody could definitely be going through a separation, a divorce. But somebody is like, okay, because with indecision here, like somebody's like, I gotta listen to my intuition. Yeah, they want to be married, but it's like, why be married and unhappy? If marriage has to do with sticking around through the deception and the lies and the shock and attacks, I catch you and you do, it's like, no, you know, more so in terms of like, shit, I'm going through something and I can't turn to anybody, so like, well, I need you and Big G for me right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, something financially could go wrong, so it's like, all right, let's create a game plan and see what the hell we about to do. When you want to do life with someone, right, through sickness and through health, if they hurt, if they're not able to maneuver in a certain type of way, then shit, let me see how I can make it better for you, because in return, then that's going to show you that I care about you. And especially if it's reciprocated, like, who would want to be a motherfucker that's just the only one tending to someone, making sure they straight and good, but when it comes to the other end, it's just kind of like, we'll figure it out. Somebody here could have dealt with someone where like that was their type of energy before. Someone could have gotten to a commitment or even into a marriage. So it's like the ring, I'm hearing like a ring or a baby or whatever, ain't gonna change whatever it is that you've seen as far as how someone is, unless like you actually, I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it has to be some type of action behind the words, not just ringing you back in with seduction type of energy, right? The chaser, yeah, somebody do not want to let somebody go. It says fear of abandonment, chasing, codependency. I told you, somebody is very codependent. Somebody thought that somebody was going to stick around and, you know, continue to play this game with them. So it's almost like somebody is in disbelief as far as somebody being like, yeah, no, I'm not doing this no more. And what's that clip of that movie? I think I posted on my Instagram one time with Eddie Murphy. He was like, look, I'm serious. Look at me. Look at my face. Look at me. I'm serious. Look. Somebody was like, no, I'm serious. Somebody could be like trying to press up on somebody, you know, and somebody could just like not be doing anything. It's just like, yeah, no. Also, too, like somebody could have just got out of a relationship Okay, somebody could think of marriage, really wants marriage with you, but somebody. Somebody is used to people chasing after them. So maybe this is why somebody could have tried like sabotage this connection with you. They are very attracted to you, but it's like somebody wanted you to chase them. But I don't feel like, again, with freedom here, you don't have a sense of codependency issues. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've been hurt before, you done been through the lies and all this. So it's like, what you showing me is what you telling me I'm going to get from you. Okay, so if it's only on a sexual aspect, then that's what I'm going to take it as. It's just on a sexual aspect. Unless someone here declares, hey, I'm interested in you, not just attracted to you. I'm interested. I want to pursue you, right? You want them to have some type of purpose in your life. Because what you have a lot to give with this. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit you and others. But you will, it's kind of like your energy to some people feels like you an Indian giver. Like, how dare you grace me with your love, your care, and then you just take that shit away from me. So it's like, listen, because you a soul snatcher. That's what I'm hearing. A lot of you guys, y'all don't look like what y'all could do to somebody. Y'all do not look like what you could do to somebody. Okay, but somebody feels this soulmate energy from you. Okay. But whoever this person is that sees you as like a wife or a husband, like, they know that they did something on purpose. It could be like create distance, separation, wanted you to feel as though it was your loss or whatever. But it's really like this person was like, no, like, okay, let me stop playing games. While you playing games, you say you want me. It ain't no thing. You acting kind of shady. You ain't been calling me baby, you know. You can stop playing games. It's like somebody here, somebody definitely did self-sabotage this situation. It's just like somebody just feels like you look too good. You have this certain type of appeal about yourself to where, like, they just know that it's other people. And that's the fucked up part about it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, it's actually hard for people that look very good. Actually find some seductive level, that's easy. But when it comes to like someone that has like substance, that actually wants to pursue you, spend time with you, get to know who you are outside of just how your shell look. You know, when you grant somebody so much access to you, a closeness to you, to where they can hurt you. So maybe this is why this person did this, because it's like, oh, I just know that you were somebody that could hurt me. So let me go ahead and just sabotage this before. But with this chaser energy, I channeled this in another live. I forgot which one it was. But it's given like, you remember on that episode of Martin when him and Gina was going at it? He was like, Gina, you can get the stepping. Right? All this, I don't care. Okay. Soon as she about to walk in that motherfucking door, he said, they know. What's that song I'm hearing? If you believe you do best without me, I'll let it go, girl, it's over. But before we say goodbye, let's give it a try if you need. Listen, oh, collective. Somebody's like, before you go out that door, let's give it a try. Somebody is like, That's that energy of somebody who like just does not want to be in this marriage, I feel like, too. Okay, the snake, not today. Yeah, somebody, yeah. Somebody been getting back out there acting single, not really tripping off the situation because they already know where their heart is at. Okay, this could be somebody that's real old school and, but also, too, this is like somebody that's going mingling with their bros, they homegirls or whatever, because it's like a sense of like not really wanting to be bothered with this not today. It's like, yeah, we could chill, but like, I'm still dealing with something. But this other energy, the snake, okay, it says competitive and enemy, the other woman, look over your shoulder. Again, it's like somebody wants to paint someone so much to be like how they are. They're the one that is like can't be trusted, and they showed it to this person. You know what I'm saying? No wonder why try to be like, oh, let's go out, let's go have some fun, let's go out. Yeah, not today. Not today. Somebody could have really taken something hard, but somebody could have felt as though somebody was like, busting back out on the scene, doing this, doing that, trying to look good to compete with other women. Okay, competition. When somebody just wants some old school shit, like, damn. I don't want to go to the club. I want to do this. Let's throw something on the motherfucking grill. Let's play some oldies but goodies. Cut some shit out while I cook. Clean. I don't know. Something. You know what I'm saying? Somebody wants some real chill, low-key shit. But like somebody, want to still be popping out on the scene. They want to still be seen. They want to still be seen. And it's not as though like this person does not like to go out or enjoy themselves or anything like that, but not every motherfucking weekend, not every day. I remember I had this girl stop being friends with me because like every weekend she went to go to the hookah lounge. And I'm just like, for one, I don't really even care for hookah, but like, okay. The fuck? You don't want to be my friend because I don't want to go out every weekend? I'm sorry. No. People act like y'all can't be in each other's energy without it always being in a motherfucking establishment somewhere. Like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? It made me think of back when I was younger and we used to go and play with friends down the street. Like, we would really be in the house having fun as hell. Like, I feel like a lot of people lost the essence of that. And two, because, I don't really care about being around a lot of people. That's why you just gotta find your people. You gotta find your people. Okay, if the event, if the place or whatever, if it makes sense to me, then all right, cool. But I like my chill time. Shit. Some of y'all can just be like that too. Like, not today. You got boundaries, It says avoiding conversation, not dealing, still upset. Yeah, you just be having your days. And I feel like on those type of days, like, again, somebody could do something on purpose, like, to try and get you to, it's like, dang, somebody here, somebody can just be having a really bad day. Somebody could be depressed or something, and it's like someone does not see someone. Listen, the right people, I say this to say, the right people will see you. The right people will know you enough to see you. And that could be in a good aspect or in a bad aspect, because some people can see the mood that you in and play on that shit. And there's some people that's like, man, okay, I really see, you don't really want to be talked to or anything like that. You don't really want to be bothered. All right. But instead of somebody being on some shit like, all right, well, shit, you know, I know they probably hungry. You know what I'm saying? The game probably on. Let me make sure the sink ain't got no motherfucking dishes. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing to add to the shit. Like, you know? No, this is the type of person, if they not feeling, if someone here, that's why somebody feel like they can't trust someone, or like, dang, like, you really don't fucking like me like that. Because again, somebody can have this energy of just really being depressed, upset about some other shit, but somebody can like be like, did I do something? Was it me? And it's somebody say no. Somebody don't ask the right questions, or somebody of a concern that somebody tries to pin on someone. So again, say somebody just had a really bad day at work or some shit like that, right? And this person asks them like, oh, what's wrong with you? Nothing. You know, you don't really want to talk about it. You avoiding the conversation or whatever. And it'd be like, well, you don't do this when and then, you know what I'm saying? It's like adding more shit to whatever the shit that somebody don't even want to talk about in the first place. So when that comes into an argument and there's no real concern of like, okay, is there anything that I can do to make it better? Or this is the type of person that'll be like, all right, fuck it, I'm about to go out with my bros. I'm finna go out with the homegirls. I'm finna party. I'm finna go act single. Because we got into an argument. We got upset. And this type of person is going to try to make them feel a certain type of way. They're going to wear something or whatever the fuck. They're going to do something to where they know it's going to tick somebody up. Again, doing shit on purpose. Doing shit on purpose. Okay? It's like, I'm seeing love in the reverse. Somebody really do love you, though. Okay? But somebody, they don't have too much love for whoever this other energy is. That's why there's an indecision here. Like, somebody can be in this situation with someone else, but when it comes to you, it's very freeing. Like, maybe somebody can have a thing with like they can't control you. Okay, I don't know the ways in which, you know, this other situation is wedding here, so somebody can be married. So that could be something as to why someone just, you know, there's a boundary there they can't cross. Oh, but if it wasn't, if it wasn't a fucking boundary there, collective, if they were not married, if they weren't, oh, they would be chasing your ass down. They again, somebody feel like I would have been locked you down. The fuck you mean? Ain't no indecision, no. Okay? Because it's like, you just have a sense of unconditional love, and it's because you love yourself, collective. You're so wholesome. You're so wholesome. And again, affection and attraction. Okay, so you can be somebody that just like to give people hugs. You embrace people, whether it be with your words, or whether it be with just how you love them. All right, poker face. A lot of people did not know how loving you were. Okay, I feel like you don't really you only let certain people get so close to you to see a certain side of you. Okay, because I feel like, again, when it comes to you knowing what your purpose is, you know that everybody can't go, so you have to be very